know what, I think I've just been working super hard on this film and I really think I need a break, so I'm gonna go out for a bit, maybe do a bit of shopping, make myself feel a bit better, spoil myself a bit. So first I just need to get ready. Maybe I'll just write a list of what I need to take, what I need to get even. I don't think I really need anything, but it's always good to make a list. I'm a big fan of a list, I am. I've got my pad, got my pen. Oh, bloody hell, this pad's full. Oh, new pad. Pen. Come on, don't fail me now. Pen doesn't work. New pen. Okay, before I actually write a list, maybe I'll just check if I have any money left. 20p. I have 20p left. I'm just gonna have my cup of tea and just chill out and work a bit more on this film. As we saw in the introduction, Disney owns a huge amount of media companies, making it a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate. And what this means is that Disney's ideologies, like its representation of women, is reaching children and just the general public from all different angles. And the fact that these toys and these costumes are so readily available means that it's kind of an elitism formed with who has the latest toy from the latest film, and that will affect how children play. They will see these roles played out and they'll reproduce, rehearse and reinterpret them, be that the damsel in distress or the aggressive dominant male. And they will believe that this is the way they need to behave in order for their lives to follow a certain route and achieve a certain ending, like the happily ever after. And you might say that children will learn that this is a facade, that the veil of make-believe and magic will slip over time. But Disney doesn't leave it at childhood, because no matter what age you are, your gender and background are irrelevant, because there is most definitely a Disney product for you. The illusion continues through your teenage years with television shows with stars like Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, Zac Efron and the Jonas Brothers, and then you reach adulthood and you can have your picture-perfect Disney wedding followed by your picture-perfect Disney honeymoon.
So it's a collection of the 7 dresses which is based around the 7 iconic Disney princesses. The phenomenon that is Disney really means that this has such a broad appeal to everybody. There are from the children who are growing up with Disney right now and going into their teens and early 20s to the people who've actually grown up with it from them being a child. They really do fall in love with the dress, the princess, the concept and everything to do with it.
Because really every bride, I think, wants to be a princess on her special day.
And once your family has moved into the perfect biscuit tin house complete with white picket fence, because a castle might be aiming slightly too high, you can have your own special prince or princess and the cycle begins again. Because even if the fairy tale lifestyle doesn't come to you naturally, at least you can buy it. It's as though Disney is saying that the more you spend, the more likely you are to reach this happily ever after. It's as though we're just going to spend and spend and spend in some futile attempt to fill this hole that's left inside us because of the unattainability of these lifestyles. In one of those Disney stores there is something that is made for you and they want you to buy it. Michael Eisner, who was the former CEO of the Walt Disney Corporation, once said in some internal memo that they had no obligation to make art, history or a statement, and that their only obligation was to make money. I mean, how disappointing is that? Because as an avid Disney fan, I can appreciate the art and the beauty and the feats in the animation that they make in every single one of their films. And for a company that parades itself on being the pinnacle of innocence, I find something awfully perverse about some media conglomerate seeing dollar signs in the eyes of a child the minute they light up. And because parents are willing to do whatever it takes to make their child happy, the company ends up exploiting not only the child, but the parent and their wallet in the process. And whilst parents would argue that you can't put a price on the happiness their child feels on seeing their favourite Disney character, Disney have done, and it's a price that goes up every single year. Can you believe that Michael Eisner guy? What a douche. And even though he thinks that Disney doesn't have an obligation to make art, they definitely do. And they inspire other people to make art too, which is what we're going to be looking at in the final episode of this documentary. But until then, remember to have faith in your dreams and always let your conscience be your guide.